Pressure washing versus sanding, or a combination of both. Is it just time versus money, or is there a lot more variables? Pressure washing is very fast and efficient for removing all of the garbage that is necessary before prepping for your stain. However, if you pressure wash too vigorously or the wood is too severely weathered, you can actually cause further damage. Now, this deck that I worked on had not been stained in 3 or 4 years, and the sun had bleached almost everything completely off. So it was so thirsty that we decided not to pressure wash it so that it does not become waterlogged. Some decks are so dry that when you pressure wash them, they can take longer than 24 hours to dry. It's very important to do the prep with your orbital sander, tons of 120 sandpaper, your scraper to get all the leaves out of the cracks. It's very important. And your compressor. Get all the leaves and garbage out. You do not want to stain over the buildup of leaves and other sediment and different things, especially in the bigger cracks. Dig them out and blow them out as part of the prep, along with the sanding. Now, with your compressor and the scraper, I recommend one of these 5-in-1s. You want to get all this garbage out. If you stain over all the garbage and these knots and these cracks, it will be extremely unprofessional. So it's very important to do a good job sanding and all the prep. Make sure there's no peeling stain like that. That's all going to come off. And try and blend it in. You want to feather in your sanding. Alright, it may not look like it, but we got all the sanding done. We got it blown off. There's my mixer. Love that tiny little mixing bit with my drill. Didn't even have to strain it. Ready to go. One final blow off before we start staining. Most people just use a leaf blower to clear all the garbage out of the way, but I opted for the air compressor because I need to channel or focus the garbage into the cracks and force everything out. And also the compressor helps to clear all the garbage out of your orbital sander, because from time to time when you change out the paper, you will need to clear the garbage off the Velcro back. So I've got my microfiber and my 5-inch brush, and if I just roll it, you can see there's no stain in the cracks. So the roller is to put most of the stain down, and the brush is to force it in the cracks. It's very important to stain inside the cracks. You'll probably only get halfway down, but you gotta wrap the edge. This orbital sander is a must for decks. And I have my splitter on my extension cord because I switch between the compressor and the sander at the same time, so I verify all the garbage is out of the way. I took before, during, and after pictures, and it looks absolutely amazing, especially after the second coat. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe.
Okay, let's go.